back again today with another video, and today I'm going to be filming my March favorites. You guys do not know, my best friend and my boyfriend's birthday are in the month of April, so it's pretty hectic for me. So far everything's been alright. I've been good. How have you guys been? Let me know down in the comments below. How have you been? Like 2016, kind of when it began, it wasn't like the best thing for me, but now things are definitely getting better. So anyway, moving on. The first favorite I'm gonna be jumping right into is actually a makeup bag. And look how gorgeous, you guys. But the reason why I love this bag from Benefit, I actually got this from work. This was actually given to me with one of our events. But the reason why I love this bag is because it is so huge. And that when I'm like going to my sister's house or even going to the city, I always have to take multiple makeup bags because all of my travel essentials do not fit in one bag, especially like the big brushes. But I just want to show you guys how spacious. I emptied it out and look how much space you get in there. This fits all of my brushes, all of my travel makeup. It's just gorgeous, and it really doesn't get dirty because it's kind of like a shiny, I can't really explain what kind of material it is, but you know I'm a little slow. And it has like this plastic, so even if like your eyeliner or something spills in there, you can wipe it down so it doesn't get as dirty, and I absolutely been loving this. Next favorite. So this I definitely have to give it a shout out, you guys. It is my Morphe 350 palette. And you guys know that I was already late to the bandwagon because every time I tried to order this, it was just sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. Getting me to the point where I just felt as if I didn't even want it anymore because it was just sold out. That's actually how I feel now with the Manny MUA palette. And I love Manny MUA, and I just wanted to show my support on his Makeup Geek palette, but I'm kind of over it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even want this shit no more because it is just sold out everywhere. So Morphe kind of like got its shit together and just put these back in stock because these have been so requested by so many people. Everybody wants this Morphe 350 palette, and finally I see that they're like putting it in stock, and like once it's sold out, they're ringing up in like a couple of days, and I love that. Since I got this thing, I was like, okay, it was worth the wait because I have not stopped using it. You guys know I wear makeup every day. I work at Sephora, and this is like my go-to palette. The reason why I love it is because even though it is an all neutrals palette, I can create so many different looks with this, you guys. You guys know me, I'm all about my warm tones. So just like this whole section of oranges is kind of like my favorite. Those are like the most used ones. But yes, I had to give this palette a shout out because I still love it. I'm still in love with this from the moment I got it. And if you still have not yet gotten your Morphe 350 palette, I highly suggest it because it is very inexpensive, and look at how many shades you get. Like, come the fuck on. Look at this. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is hair products. I should have mentioned this first so that way I can like not switch out of makeup because you know I'm a little bit all over the place, but that just sums up my personality. All over the place. First favorite, as you can see, this is my Aphogee Keratin and Green Tea Reconstructionizer. Everybody always asks me, how do you straighten your hair so much? And then from the next day, your hair is just this big afro curly thing. It's this. I'm telling you, this saves my hair, you guys. I actually started incorporating this in even when I straighten my hair. Kind of just like something that I do every time I get out of the shower. It just builds the body back into your hair. This is what's been keeping the strength in my hair, and this is also what I use to lay down my baby hairs, and for some reason it just holds all day, and it's not gel. Like, I don't know, it's just bomb. So next for hair, I actually sent this from the Main's Choice. If you guys did see my flat iron routine, I do use this in action, and what this is just a heat protectant spray. I'm always forgetting to use a heat protectant spray, but what always makes me want to use this is the smell. Oh my god, it just smells like the hair salon and like a hair mask, and it's just bomb. Like every time I spray this in my hair, I'm just like, I use heat protectant. I'm the shit. Now back into makeup products. I just discovered this product today. It was a love at first sight kind of thing. I'm already obsessed with it and I just used it today. If you guys are curious on this makeup tutorial, I will leave it linked down below so you guys get to see it in action as well. And this is the Tarte Rainforest in the Sea 4-in-1 Mist. The reason why I picked this up is because I was actually on my way to MAC and I was gonna go pick up Fix Plus. You know, I love Fix Plus. But for some reason, I just wanted something new. And the whole Rainforest of the Sea collection is new from Tarte. So I was just intrigued, especially by the packaging. Like, come on, you guys. Look how gorgeous this is. Like, it's supposed to prime, it's supposed to hydrate, set your makeup, and also be a skin refreshing spray throughout the day. I love this, and especially because I am dry. Hello. This just adds so much hydration, and oh my god, this is just... I think this is going to be in every favorite, you guys, because I love this. Oh my gosh. If you watch some of my old videos, I would always skip out on primer. It'll just be moisturizer and moving on straight into the foundation. Like, I'm not a primer person. I just always thought it was so like unnecessary because I just never really found a primer that just does it for me. I always just felt like, yeah, they say you need primer, but you really don't need primer. Until I actually got my Canon Rebel camera and it picks up everything, you guys. Like, this camera is amazing. Shout out to it. This is also in my favorites. It's my Canon Rebel T5i. And that's when I started really realizing the difference between how my makeup looks with and without a primer. So I have 3 primers that I have been loving. First and foremost, I had to jump on the bandwagon, but it is the Porefessional by Benefite. OMG, you guys. Even if you don't even think that you have pores, still grab this, pick this up, because oh my god, it just makes the foundation go on so smooth like butter. Wouldn't you want your skin to look like butter? Like, any type of imperfections, if you have dry skin especially, you know that in certain areas you start to like flake up throughout the day. And for me, that is like around my nose and in my forehead. Like, I hate it. Whenever I use a primer, it just smooths right over that, and I never get that. And it just makes my makeup look so flawless. In pictures, in video, and even in person. Like, it's just bomb. Guys, like, this is my #1 favorite primer. Now I know what the hype is about. Okay, but moving on. Next, these are both illuminating primers. This one is by Mercier and this one is by Cover FX. I kind of bounce back between both of these only because both of them have different colors to them. The Mercier kind of has more of like that golden glow. It looks a little bit more peachy and more of just like that golden. From Cover FX, this one is the illuminating primer, and this one is just more like a champagne color. It's this one right here. So you can see, compared to the Mercier, it is definitely lighter and not as golden. I love both of them. Like, I've been loving this to just put all over my face, especially for spring, because right now I'm all about the dewy skin, you guys. And this, and under any foundation, is just bomb. Like, this is what gives my face like that dewy, you know, glowy kind of glow. I know you guys probably are like, I knew she was gonna put this in her favorites because I'm always talking about this product on my Snapchat, L'Oreal True Match, and oh my god, this is the best purchase that I've made in so effing long. L'Oreal True Match has changed the game for me. Even though it is a drugstore foundation, this shit looks better than most of the shit in Sephora, you guys. Not even lying to you guys, I work there and sometimes I take a lot of samples of different foundations just so that way I have like a wide variety of things to recommend to clients. And yo, it'll just be sometimes that I'm like, ew, this does not look like my True Match. Like, ew, no, gross. It's just like a high-end affordable product. Like, it's just a high-end drugstore product. I don't know if that makes sense. I am in the shade W4. And this has just changed the game for me, you guys. Like, I love this. Hand in hand with foundation, I have a new favorite concealer. You guys probably have even been seeing me use it in every damn makeup tutorial, no lie. And it is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin. This is the Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. What I love about it is the texture. Honestly, I have dry skin, but it is so hydrating under my eye, especially when you go in and set it and bake. You're kind of just adding a lot of powder, and this area right here can tend to look very dry. And loving, oh my god, it's dirty. Also has changed the game for me because I'm not even a fan of Bare Minerals, but I'm not gonna lie, I did get this in gratis one time and I was like, let me just use it, you know, because me personally, if I was at like Sephora or something, I would not pick this up. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't even like Bare Minerals, but oh my gosh, You have to try this. It is bomb and it is full coverage. Hello. The ColourPop, these are the ColourPop Super Shock eyeshadows, and this one is in the shade Tassel. I did mention this when I did my haul and I just first picked them up, but for some reason this has been one that I gravitate towards the most, and I already hit pan on it, and it's just a white glittery eyeshadow. Look at, like, it doesn't look like much in the pan, but for some reason, no matter what eye look I'm doing, I always seem to add this in my inner corners, because if you know me, I love a bright inner corner. That I hit pan, but the only thing is that these are $5, so get your life. You better get you one, because $5 for a freaking amazing eyeshadow, bitch, you better pause the video and go get it right now. To Lemonade, this is by Benefit. This is a color correcting eyelid primer, and it's called Lemonade because it is yellow, and a lot of people are like, whoa. What yellow does is kind of counteract all of those blue and purple tone veins that you have in your eye and gives you like a blank canvas. This is very, very similar to like a MAC soft ochre paint pot. This one is just in a pan, and it's a little bit more creamier and not as drying. Wait, this is the last eye product. This is my Benefit Highbrow. This is what I've been putting on actually as a liner. This is actually supposed to be a highlight for your brows. It's a matte finish. It has a little bit of a pinky tint to it, and it's supposed to be for your brows, but I really don't use it for my brows. Not that there's something wrong with using it for the brows. I just prefer to clean up my brows with a concealer. It sticks to the waterline so good, and I'm just gonna swatch it for you guys. And it does have like a nice pinky tint to it, which I like because it's not like a stark white. It is a little bit more like neutral. So I'm really sad that I even love this, because from what I hear at my job, Kat Von D actually discontinued these. I don't know what happened. They are gonna come back out with them, so that's why I was like, you know what, let me just do it. Actually, the Kat Von D Shade and Light blushes, she had 4 shades and they are so amazing, you guys. I don't even know why she stopped making them, but I heard that there was a little bit something wrong with the formula, so she just wanted to make it better before she puts it back out again. I don't know if the shades are gonna be different, but I just know that this one is in the shade Mickey and Mallory, and what I do is actually swirl them together. Now the camera is not doing this any justice. It's actually washing it out, so I'm gonna try to stand it from far, but this shade right here is just like a dusty apricot shade, and it's not too orange, it's not too corally, and it's not too pink. It's just like right in the middle, you guys, because you're paying for one but you're getting 2 blushes, but I like to personally swirl them together. Gosh, this apricot shade is just like giving it to me. Like, it is just so dirty. When I say dirty, a lot of people's like, what do you mean dirty? Doesn't that sound bad? No, dirty is a good thing. Like, ooh, that's dirty. Like, ooh, I love it. This is dirty. It's too dirty. So yeah, this is the shade Mickey and Mallory, and Piaf and Pose, like my second favorite. So the next favorite of mine is a Sephora favorite, and the reason why I picked this up is because you guys know my absolute favorite bronzer of all time is not even a bronzer. It's actually my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and as you can see, I'm kind of hitting pan on it, but this little bitch right here is $30. And if you know me, bronzer is like my favorite thing in the world. And I go through bronzer like water. But my new favorite is the Sephora collection. And you'll know because it has the little sun in the front. And this one is in the shade Canary Islands in number 7. And it is actually the darkest one. But it is so comparable to my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, you guys. It probably doesn't look like it on pan, because this one actually does look a little bit darker, but on the skin it looks identical. I'm not gonna lie, this is half the price. This was about 15 bucks compared to 30. I love this bronzer, and it's not as orange, and that's what it looks like. Oh, it's just dirty. This is dirty. Next face favorite is from Makeup Forever, so I had to mention it again. And this is the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo in number 2. I mean, come on, you guys. It's spring and summer. It's time to whip out that golden highlight, okay? Winter time, you can do pink, champagne, pearl, boom. But when it comes to spring and summer, you have to have a go-to golden highlight. And for me, that one is my Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo. It just gives me fucking life. Like, it gives me too much life. Like when I put this on, I feel like a bougie ass bitch. Like I feel like the fucking queen bee. And makeup does that to you, especially when you have like a product that you really confident and it just makes you feel amazing. For me, that's this. Like I don't really touch the bronzer too much, which it is amazing. I love the formula of the bronzers, but to me what sold me even on even buying the palette was the gold highlight. I just want Makeup Forever just to come out with the highlights by themselves. You know what I'm saying? It is just the most bombest gold ever. Like ever. Look at this. This is from Loreal, and this is actually the Baked Gelato Vivid Swirl Blush. This one is in the shade Papaya, and I grabbed my brand new one just so that way you can see how cute the packaging is, because this is my backup. The swirls are not as cute as the brand new one, but oh my gosh, you guys, these are my babies. Put the new one away. This is actually what I have all over my eyes as an eyeshadow. It does amazing as an eyeshadow, and even for like days that I just want a tiny hint of color. I know it looks very scary in the pan. You're like, whoa, that's way too bright. But like if you do it with like a light, big, fluffy brush, kind of like this, and just, you know, tiny little dabs into it, like you want to just dab, you know what I'm saying? And it just gives like this nice neon coral effect to your cheeks. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. I love to pair this when I have like hardly anything on my eyes and a nude lip, because it kind of just makes my cheeks kind of like steal the show a little bit. And I've never found a bright blush that I like so much, but this one is just so universal, like even as eyeshadow. All of her gelato swirl blushes are amazing. So this is Papaya by Loreal. Lip products, of course, you know, I have to mention my liquid lipsticks. That was actually the lip liner that I used to pair with every single one of these lips, whether it's the lipsticks or the liquid lipsticks. It is just so universal. It goes with everything, whether it's a brown, a nude, a pink. I just love it. And this is the LA Girl lip liner. I have been really into lip liners. I have this lip liner on today, and it's just amazing. Like I even have to sharpen it because that's how much I use it so much. And it's just a nice nude mauve brown, and it's just bomb. Like this is like my favorite. It's called Natural Cream, and the number is GP538, and that's what that looks like, and I have it on my lips. Lipsticks, my first favorite is this little baby that I got. I have to purchase the full size because I'm obsessed with this. This is the Tartiest lip paints. What I love about these is that they're not like a drying kind of liquid lipstick. Like they do have a matte finish. I just love that they're so comfortable. And what I love about this obviously is the shade, the color. It is like a light pinky peachy nude, and it is just gorgeous. This one is in the shade Namaste. I think that's how you pronounce it. The color right there, it is just gorgeous, but as you can see, if I smudge it, it does smudge. It reminds me of like the NYX buttercreams, so that's what the formula is really similar to. Onto my two favorite Kat Von D liquid lips, and oh my gosh, this shade right here though. Like I love this one, but this one. This is Requiem, or as I used to say, Requiem. My coworker was laughing at me because she's like, yo, the way you pronounce stuff, I'm like, leave me alone. This is Requiem, and this is just the most beautifulest lavender I have ever seen in my life. Too purple. It's just so pretty, especially like if you line it with a darker lip liner, because I'm not gonna lie, if you just put this on your lips, you're not gonna feel comfortable because it is very light. You're gonna feel like, oh my god, like no, I don't like this. But if you do pair it with a lip liner, especially the LA Girl, like the nude cream, this is like a combo right here. That looks like right there. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's just the most gorgeous wearable pinky lavender shade. It's a Kat Von D liquid lips. This one is in the shade Bow and Arrow, and I know you guys, it is so hard to find this at Sephora because every Sephora always says we're sold out, we're sold out, we're sold out. But if you ever come across it, I'm telling you, snatch your ass like 5 of them shits. It's on borderline between cool tone and warm tone. Perfectest nude ever. That's what Bow and Arrow looks like. I love them on their own, but mixing them together is bomb as well. Liquid lipstick is Stila, and I've been waiting for this shade so long at my job as well. This one is in Patina. My #1 favorite liquid lipstick color. Like, just the color. And I'm not even a big fan of pink, but this one is just like a dusty, pinky rose. I'm gonna swatch it right next to Requiem so that way you can see how lavender actually Requiem is compared to Stila Patina. And I love Stila Patina, especially when I kind of have like really natural makeup on, no eyeshadow, just some lashes, and then Stila Patina on the lips and like a rosy blush. Oh, that's dirty. As well, they're not as drying as Kat Von D liquid lipsticks, so keep that in mind. They do smudge just like the Tarte ones, but oh my gosh, with this color you cannot go wrong. Now, last but not least is three lipsticks. This lipstick is from Bite Beauty, and Bite just came out with a whole new line of lipsticks, you guys, called the Amuse Bouge. Wrong, liquid lipsticks are bomb, but right now I'm getting so over the whole matte lips trend that I just want something like a lipstick. Like, I miss lipsticks, so I'm trying to like branch out and stop using my liquid lipsticks because I have a huge collection of liquid lipsticks. And I feel like nowadays that's like all I grab is a liquid lipstick, and I'm like, alright, I'm over it already. But oh my gosh, you guys, these Amuse Bouge formula though from Bite is just amazing. They're so creamy, they're so hydrating, and they're so pigmented, because one thing that a lot of people love about matte liquid lipsticks is the pigmentation. It's just like one coat and your whole lip is covered. These kind of have that same pigmentation, just in a more creamier form. Shade Molasses or Molosses, and I'm gonna swatch this for you, and it's just like the most prettiest nude brown, but it does have some cool reddish undertone, and I love it. Like, I love that. The last two lipsticks I'm going to be talking about is MAC lipsticks, and the first one is actually the one that I'm wearing now. For some reason, every spring, every time it starts to get warm, this is like my go-to, and this is in the shade Kind of Sexy. You can see how much I love it because it's about to be done. A peachy nude, and that's it. Oh my god, why would I swatch it there? Like, now I have to break my arm. Nope. It right there, and oh my gosh, you guys, like, that is just screaming Leslie. Like, if I was to ever come out with my own lipstick, it would be probably something like this, like a peachy nude, a warm nude. I love those kind of nudes. The next favorite is Honey Love, and this is just a staple that you have to have, especially if you love MAC lipsticks. It doesn't have as much peachy undertones as Kind of Sexy. It is more, you know, neutral. So this one is Kind of Sexy, and then that one is Honey Love. So as you can see, compare the difference. This one is way more peachier and warmer, and then that one is just, you know, a neutral nude. A darker lip liner, and then I'll pop this right onto the center, and then I'm done. I'm finally done. Yay me! But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this March favorites. I also have a special guest here that is just dying to say hi. She stuck it out through both of these videos just so that way she can wait for this part. And of course, drum roll please, it is Chloe. I like these new bangs, and she actually doesn't like them anymore. So she's like trying to let her bangs grow out. So yeah.
Subscribe.
Yep, subscribe, and also thumbs up if you enjoy, you know. And don't forget,
video of Titi.
Yep, she watches all of Titi's videos because she is the true MVP. My prima donna children. Okay?
Number one.
She's the #1 of prima donna children. Now 5. Yo, you guys have been seeing Chloe since she was a baby. Since 1. They like watched you grow.